Ever pondered why mythical creatures seem so outlandish yet so familiar? Could they be rooted in our reality? Picture this: a world where dragons rule the skies, unicorns roam the forests, and mermaids elegantly swim in the deepest oceans. Sounds like a far-fetched fantasy, right? But what if I told you that these creatures might not be as fantastical as they seem? What if these mythical beings are, in fact, inspired by real-life entities? The idea isn't as outlandish as it sounds. Consider the vastness of our natural world, the myriad of species that inhabit it, many of which we're continually discovering. It's not hard to imagine that our ancestors, living in a world filled with unknowns, might have taken inspiration from the creatures around them, spinning tales and legends that have been passed down through generations. These tales, often populated with fantastical creatures, pervade folklore and mythology across various cultures. From the majestic griffins of Greek mythology, to the fearsome dragons of Chinese lore, to the elusive Bigfoot of North American legends. Each creature, a reflection of the culture it originates from, holds a significant place in the folklore and mythology of its people. They serve as symbols, embodying cultural values, fears, and aspirations. Now think about it. The griffin, with its lion's body and eagle's head and wings, doesn't it echo the characteristics of real animals? The dragon, often depicted as a giant serpent, could it be inspired by the massive reptiles that roamed our planet millions of years ago? And Bigfoot, could it be a misinterpreted sighting of a bear or perhaps an undiscovered primate? The more we delve into the world of mythology, the more we find connections between these mythical creatures and the natural world. It's a blend of reality and imagination, a testament to the human mind's ability to create stories and symbols that transcend time and geography. So next time you encounter a mythical creature in a story, remember, it might be more than just a figment of someone's imagination. Stay tuned as we unravel the intriguing connections between myth and reality. Meet the dragon, a fearsome creature that breathes fire. But did they truly exist? The dragon, a mythical creature revered across different cultures, is often depicted as a large serpent-like creature that breathes fire and terrorizes the land. But where did these stories come from? Some believe that dragons are simply exaggerated tales of large, fearsome reptiles. And there's some truth to this theory. Let's take a trip back in time, long before humans ruled the world. The Earth was home to dinosaurs, giant reptiles that roamed the land, sea, and sky. Some of these creatures, like the Tyrannosaurus rex, were massive predators, while others, like the Triceratops, were herbivores with unique and intimidating features. Now imagine an early human stumbling upon the fossilized remains of these ancient beasts. Without knowledge of paleontology, these fossils could easily be misinterpreted as the remains of a dragon. In fact, this theory suggests that dinosaur fossils might have contributed to the creation of dragon myths. But there's another theory that takes a more scaled-down approach. Instead of prehistoric giants, some suggest that large serpents might have been the real-life inspiration for dragons. After all, snakes share many similarities with the mythical creature. They're reptiles. They can be large and intimidating, and some even have a venomous bite that could be interpreted as a fiery breath. And let's not forget about the Komodo dragon, the largest living species of lizard, which can grow up to 10 feet long. It's not hard to see how these creatures could inspire tales of fire-breathing monsters. So, we have two possible origins for the dragon myth: dinosaurs, the ancient giants of the past, and serpents, the scaled creatures that still slither among us today. So, the next time you see a snake, remember, it could be a dragon in disguise. The griffin, a majestic beast with the body of a lion and the head of an eagle. But what could have inspired such a creature? This question has led many to dive deep into the annals of history and mythology, and the answer may be more straightforward than we initially imagined. The griffin, a creature renowned in both Eastern and Western mythology, is a potent combination of two of the most regal animals known to ancient cultures, the lion and the eagle. But why these two? To answer that, we must look at the symbolic significance these animals held. The lion, often referred to as the king of beasts, has long been a symbol of power, courage, and nobility in many cultures. Its majestic mane, its strength, and its ferocious roar have made it a creature to be both admired and feared. On the other hand, the eagle, soaring high above the earth, represents freedom, wisdom, and divine spirit. Its sharp eyesight, often associated with the all-seeing eye of the gods, its freedom to roam the skies, and its predatory prowess make it a symbol of the heavens. Now, imagine a creature that encapsulates the strength of a lion and the wisdom of an eagle. The griffin, with the body of a lion and the head and wings of an eagle, symbolizes both earthly power and divine wisdom, a creature to be revered and respected. Moreover, the griffin is not just a figment of imagination. It's a testament to mankind's awe and respect for nature's most powerful creatures. It's a symbol of how our ancestors perceived the world around them, a world where the lion's courage and the eagle's wisdom were virtues to strive for. So, when we think about the griffin, we're not just thinking about a mythical creature. We're thinking about a symbol, a representation of the values and virtues that our ancestors held dear. Indeed, the griffin is a testament to mankind's awe for nature's most powerful creatures. The unicorn, a horse with a single horn that possesses magical powers. Could it be inspired by a real animal? This question has intrigued scholars for centuries, and two possibilities have emerged as strong contenders: the rhinoceros and the extinct elasmotherium. Let's begin with the rhinoceros, a sturdy, gray, one- or two-horned mammal. The Indian rhinoceros, in particular, boasts a single horn, much like our mythical unicorn. Travelers from the Middle Ages could have encountered these creatures during their journeys to the east. Their descriptions, while accurate for the locals, may have been embellished or misinterpreted once they reached the Western world. That's how a bulky, gray animal could have transformed into an elegant white horse with a magical horn. Now let's turn back the clock a little further to the time of the elasmotherium. This prehistoric creature, often referred to as the Siberian unicorn, was a giant rhinoceros that roamed the Eurasian steppes. It had a single enormous horn on its forehead, a feature that aligns with the unicorn's depiction. The elasmotherium went extinct around 29,000 years ago, but their memory might have lived on in the form of folklore and oral traditions, eventually morphing into the unicorn myth. Misunderstandings and mistranslations have played a significant role in shaping many mythical creatures, and the unicorn is no exception. Descriptions of real animals like the rhinoceros or the elasmotherium could have been misinterpreted over time and across cultures. Adding a dash of human imagination to the mix, these creatures were transformed into fantastical beings with magical powers. So it seems our beloved unicorn might just be a case of lost in translation. Perhaps it's not a horse after all, but a rhinoceros or an extinct Siberian unicorn. But the power of myth lies in its ability to transcend reality and ignite our imaginations. And in that realm, the unicorn remains a magical one-horned horse as enchanting as ever. As we've seen, mythical creatures may not be as fantastical as they first appear. Our journey through the ages and across cultures has shown us that many mythical creatures may have their roots in the natural world. From the ancient tales of giant serpents possibly inspired by the fossilized remains of dinosaurs, to the majestic griffins that might have been born out of the human encounter with skeletons of prehistoric animals. And let's not forget the unicorns. Though they might seem like a product of pure fantasy, they may have been inspired by the rhinoceros or other horned animals. Each of these examples showcases the intricate blend of reality and imagination that has given birth to a rich tapestry of mythological beings. These creatures, born from the depths of human creativity, are more than just figments of imagination. They represent our attempts to interpret and understand the vast and often mysterious natural world around us. They embody our fears, our hopes, our dreams, and our fascination with the unknown. In a world without scientific explanations, these mythical creatures served as answers to unanswerable questions. They filled the voids in human understanding of the phenomena around them. They were the bridges between the known and the unknown, the tangible and the ethereal, the real and the imagined. These mythical creatures also reflect human ingenuity and the ability to weave complex narratives around observed phenomena. They are evidence of our capacity to dream, to imagine, and to create. So, the next time you hear a tale of a mythical creature, remember, it may not be entirely a product of fantasy. It might be a relic of an ancient attempt to understand and explain the world, a testament to human creativity and our relentless quest for knowledge. Mythical creatures, then, are not just figments of our imagination, but mirror our perceptions of the natural world around us. Until next time, keep exploring the fascinating connections between myth and reality.